What up, what up, what up, what up? What's good people? It's your girl KB. You know what I do and you know why I do it. Peep this. This is the reading from Daily Reflections, which is from AA. And the title is Commitment. Some of us don't understand that word. You know, commitment has an expiration date. Commitment means as long as it's beneficial or it feels good to me. Right? Let's kick this real, y'all. You know, tell the truth. Most of us live on those terms. And our society has told us it's okay. You know, the quick, fast, and in a hurry. And rule change when, like I said, it's no longer beneficial to us. You know, Janet Jackson rules of life. And by that I mean, what have you done for me lately? Let me just go to this reading. It says, understanding is the key to right principles and attitudes, and right actions is the key to good living. So who determines what's right? What determines what's right? You know your life better than I do. What's your standard? It says 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, and that's from page 125. There came a time in my program of recovery when the third stanza of the Serenity Prayer, the wisdom to know the difference, became indelibly imprinted on my mind. The wisdom to know the difference. You know, when I hear the word wisdom, I think of the book of Proverbs. And then I start posing the questions, do I have the wisdom? And do I have the discipline? Now, if you've heard me preach and teach, you know I talk about faith and the faith walk being disciplined and structured. Now, for me, this is easy. This is the easy part. And I say, for me, it's the easy part is because, one, I've participated in team activities as a kid, you know, team sports. And two, I grew up military. Not that, you know, in the sense of we traveled all over the place, but, you know, I liken my father to the movie character in The Great Santini. It was discipline and order. You know, and if you've ever been in the military, this becomes a quick mantra for you. There's the right way, the wrong way, and the army way. So, with that being said, I'm going to define life as the right way, the wrong way, and God's way. Now, as for me and my house, there you have it. From that time on, I had to face the ever-present knowledge that my every action, word, and thought within or outside the principles of the program words, thoughts, actions, anything outside the principles of God, anything outside the parameters of God. You know, I say there are some definitive thou shalt nots. But in order to sustain yourself beyond the obvious, you have to discipline yourself. One, to get to know God. And two, to deny that desire for self-gratification. And I'm not saying every desire is wrong. I'm not saying every desire is evil. I want us to get to a place where we start asking the question, is what I'm about to do going to bring life? And by that I mean, am I going to feel good about myself and I walk away? Is somebody else going to benefit from it? Is it in alignment with the word? We're not going to always get this right. But how do you define right living? I think that's the first thing that needs to be addressed. Coming to Christ is easy. Lord, I accept you as my Lord and Savior. That's the easy part. What does your life look like after you say that? And what seeds are you planting after you say that? When you hear me say most people don't get a block beyond salvation, that's what I'm talking about. We're waiting for this magical transformation. And there are some feelings that come with accepting Christ as your Savior. There's some definite emotions that come with that. But when the music stops and the band goes home, what do you have? I can no longer hide behind self-rationalization, nor behind the insanity of my disease. And remember, I'm not just talking about addiction. I'm talking about the insanity of your lifestyle, the insanity of pattern behaviors, poor choices. What drives those? The only course open to me, if I were to attain the joyous life for myself and subsequently for those I love, was one in which I impose on myself an effort of commitment, discipline, and responsibility. You heard me.